Wake up, it's morning. Wake up, my darling. Wake up and see.
Hi friends, it's Amber again, and I have another craft fair series project to share with you. These I am calling double pocket tea favors. And as you can see here, they are so adorable. They fit two teas, like two individual tea bags, and there's the other one. So these are double pocket, and these were totally not my idea. I have found many tutorials on YouTube showing these, and I actually used 6x6 paper for these. But I'm gonna link below the channel that I followed. She used an 8x8 piece of paper, but I kind of just took her idea and made it with a 6x6 paper. So I think her channel name is like Stamping Texas or something like that. So I'm actually going to link the tutorial below that I followed, and you guys can go over and check that out if you want. So these adorable little tea favors are kind of like a revamp of my tea pocket favors that I do that only have one tea bag in it. So these were so fun, you guys, and so easy. And the best part is you can kill a 6x6 paper pad. I think I made 27 of these, and I'm going to stack them all here so you can see them. And the fun thing about these two is they stand up. So I'm going to give you a view at the end of all my tea favors, but we are going to do a short tutorial here on video. I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. And what are you guys working on for your craft fairs? Are you guys doing projects and getting to craft this weekend? I'm getting to craft a little bit, and I did a little shopping at Hobby Lobby yesterday as well. I need to stay away from that store because it's dangerous for me to go in there. They have such cute stuff, new stuff out right now too. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the supplies that you're going to need for this. It's going to look like a lot, but it's really simple, and hopefully you have most of this stuff on hand. And for the little sentiment that's hanging there, the little circle sentiment, you can use any stamp or any sticker embellishment for that. You don't have to have the one I have. So let's get into the materials you're going to need. Okay, so here is all the materials that you are going to need, and I'm going to take you through them really fast. So you're going to need a 6x6 paper pad for this, and the great thing is you can use up your 6x6 paper pads because there's no cutting. You're going to use the whole sheet. I killed this entire paper pad almost. The only pages I didn't use is this graph paper here and then this brown piece. I didn't think they would look very cute with this. So I used that entire paper pad almost. And I could just make these for days, you guys. They're so easy. So as you can see, I only have a couple left, and I forgot to save one for the tutorial, so I had to take one from another paper pad, which is this one here. So I had to use just one sheet out of that, and I could honestly use this entire paper pad and make a bunch more of these. They're so fun. Okay, so next what you're going to need is a scoring board and some adhesive. I have that little mini scoring board. It's really cute. It's really inexpensive too. You're going to need a hole punch, and of course you're going to need some tea bags. I use these Tea of Life ones, and you're going to need a little bit of ribbon, some twine. You're going to need a bone folder because it's really important for this project. And you're going to need some kind of sentiment if you want to. You don't have to have a sentiment, but I use this tea one that I've used for years. It's a tea stamp that my husband bought me, and I cut it out with that 1.5-inch circle punch. So this is really optional. You can have die cuts hanging. You can, make little shapes and just hang those and write tea time on them or something. It's really up to you. So these are the materials that I used. And now let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. Okay, so you're going to start out with just a 6x6 piece of paper. It doesn't have to be double-sided, but if it is double-sided, that would be really cute. Mine isn't. None of the ones I used were double-sided. So then you're just going to take it and you're going to fold it diagonally and make a triangle. So you're just going to meet the edges here make sure they're even, and fold that in half diagonally and really crease it down really good with your bone folder. The creases are very important on this project. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your scoreboard and you're going to put this in where the fold side is to the left of the scoreboard, the left line there, and you're going to score it. I have the little score thing there, but I have the stylus score and I really like it better. So you're going to score it at 1/2 inch, so a 1/2 inch from that left fold. And you need to be really, really strong with this score because you're trying to score through 2 layers of paper. And I even turn mine over and score the other side as well, just so it's a nice crease. And then what you're going to do is put it in where the fold side is at the top. And you're going to score it at 2 3/4. So again, press down really hard because it's 2 layers of paper. So get that scored at 2 3/4. For the next measurement, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you can see. I'm going to score at 5 5/8. So give it a good score at 5 5/8. So now you guys, we are ready to put this thing together. So here's your tea holder, and what you're going to do is you're going to get your bone folder and you're going to crease down all the score lines that you just made. You're going to crease them really, really good. So we have the middle fold, and then we have these 2 on the sides when we scored them at a 1/2 inch. So you're going to really get those creased down good. And then we have the 2 side folds. So right here, as you can see, I'm going to crease those down really well as well. And you're going to see why the scoring is very important. So again, here are the creases. We have the middle one that we made in the beginning, the 1/2 inch one that is going to be on both sides. Then we have the 2 side ones that we made. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is have it like this, and then you're going to fold the 2 side ones together so they come together just like this. I like to add adhesive. You don't have to, but I really like to add adhesive so it stays. So I just add it to the 2 spots on the outside of the score line, and then I put one right down the middle of the score line on the bottom. So then you're just going to fold those down and glue them together, and your little pocket is starting to form. So the next thing you're going to do is very simple. Here are the folds you're going to make. You're going to take the end of this one and you're going to fold it over to meet with the other tip. Then here we go with our bone folder again. You're going to crease that fold really well. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find your little 1/2 inch score mark right there that we made, and you're going to fold it back. So crease that score line again. Then you're going to turn this thing over and you're going to have it just like the other one. Find the 1/2 inch score mark and fold it back. Crease with your bone folder, and there is your cute little pocket holder. Now it doesn't stand up yet because we have to make the 2 little tips come together. But as you can see, the little mountain is in the middle there, and you can see a little side view of it. And that's how it's made. It's so simple, you guys. So the next thing I like to do is I like to round the top, the little top tip there, round the corner of it so that way it's more finished looking. So I'm just using my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper, and it's going to be the cute little rounded corner. And I use the 1/4 inch round side on that. Then you take your hole punch, and you can use any hole punch for this. So you're just going to take it, and with the bigger side on the crocodile, I'm going to punch a hole, and then I'm going to put ribbon through this. So it's that easy. That's how you can keep these little ends together, and it will stand up for you. So I'm going to take some ribbon, and I'm going to actually put this in like I'm making a tag, like a slip knot kind of style. And I will tell you, this is the least favorite, this is my least favorite part of this entire project. I absolutely just cannot stand tying bows, you guys. Actually, I had my sister here and she was helping me, And I was doing everything and she was tying the bow for me, and I could not be happier. I am the worst bow tire ever. But I did finally get this one tied and snip the little ends off to make it even. And now I'm going to take a little piece of twine to hang our little sentiment that I showed you earlier. I used my circle punch to cut out the sentiment. It's so cute. It's a little stamp that my husband got me, as I said, and I believe he bought it at the Paper Source. So what I did, you guys, is I took one piece of the paper out of the paper pad, and I punched out, I'm sorry, not one piece. I used about 3 pieces of it. And I punched out the sentiment on there so that the other side would have a design on it, which is a really cute idea. So I think I used 3 sheets out of that 6x6 paper pad to do that. So you can really, really just use up an entire paper pad for this, for all the pockets and the sentiments. So now I just use my Crop-A-Dile to punch a hole in there, and I'm just going to simply tie a double knot in the twine. And also, just a reminder, you can put your T's in before this step. I just forgot to do that, but it's really easy to put them in after if you did forget. So I just tied that on there, and it's hanging all cute by the bow. And I'm just going to snip these little ends off. So there we are. There is our cute little tea holder, and all you have to do is put your teas in. Now the teas that I'm using, they are pretty big. They're large, and they fit perfectly in here. They're the Tea of Life set. I think I got them at Marshall's, but or maybe TJ Maxx, but they don't expire until 2020 or 2019, I think, late 2019. So these are perfect. Teas stay good for a long time, and they fit perfectly in the pockets here. And that's why you don't need double-sided paper, because they completely cover up that white area. So there it is. Our little tea double pocket favor is complete, and it stands up just like that. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as I said, it's not my original idea. There are many tutorials on YouTube, and I'm going to link the one I followed below. But I just think these are going to be so cute for my craft fair. I made 27 of them, and I'm going to also make a variation of them for Christmas as well. I have a whole bunch of Christmas tea that I bought last year that doesn't expire until 2019 as well. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm going to show you all the ones here together that I made, and then at the end I'm going to show you how they are lined up standing up. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and stick around and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you so much, all of you, and thank you so much for your sweet comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!